Just, obviously with the Tide Tipoff, you've got some scrimmages coming up. Where do you feel like this team is right now?
We're a lot better than we were. This is our 14th practice, so we're a lot better than we were in practice 1, and nowhere close to where we need to be by game 1, but we're about halfway through. Tomorrow will be our 15th, and Sunday we got the close scrimmage. I guess we're not supposed to. Yeah, anyways, we got a scrimmage coming up sometime soon, and then we got a charity exhibition, so we get 2 times to play somebody else. So hopefully by November 5th, our first game, we're a lot better than we are today, but I like our progress. We're coming along.
You've lost 2 big guys now. Just how is that going to affect your game?
Yeah, it wasn't ideal that we lost 2 guys that essentially played the same spot, but injuries are part of sports. We'll deal with them. Probably can't afford too many more season-ending injuries, but we play small a lot anyways. Herb can play some 4. He's big enough, long enough. Reese, those 2 guys are kind of 3-4s. We still got Herb, Petty, big wings, Reese at the 4. So we can, and Javian's coming along. If we have to go 2 bigs, we can put him and Galen out there together. But we got options. We played pretty small at Buffalo, and we're top 25 in the country all year last year. And we can go down and play small. We got really good guards that are playing well right now. So we'll figure it out.
Coach McLemore at Auburn, he said earlier today that he likes playing in Tuscaloosa because he likes seeing the disappointment when they beat you guys. Do you have any comment on that?
Shoot, I wasn't here. I didn't see any disappointment in that. So we'll see if he sees any disappointment here this year. What? I don't even know how many times has McLemore played here?
I think he's a senior this year.
So is he 3-0 in here, or what is it?
I'm not sure what his record is.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either. I have no idea. So I haven't been here. I haven't coached a game here yet.
Just to go back to kind of the offense, how much do you anticipate consistent outside shooting being the predicator of this offense functioning at a high level?
It certainly makes it flow a lot better, just because with the spacing on it, and teams can pack it in really tight on you, eliminate the drive and kick game if you're not making threes. But we've got Reese is shooting the ball well, Beatles shooting the ball well, Petty's shooting the ball well, Kyra's shooting it well. If we can get Quinterly cleared, he's shooting it well, Shaq's shooting it well. The majority of our guys can really shoot. Herb is playing great coming downhill, and his shot's progressing. And even Javian's been shooting it pretty well in practice at times, so we'll be all right. We had some non-shooters that had to play on the perimeter. Buffalo, you figure it out and do different stuff with them inside the offense. But yeah, it certainly helps to be able to shoot the ball, to space the floor the way we want to space the floor.
How much of an impact does Coach Henry and his G League experience have on this team?
Yeah, I think it's huge. We play kind of spread out, fast-paced. The NBA's been going to that here recently, and he's really in tune with how they play in the NBA. And I study the NBA a lot, even at Buffalo, so it's been great defensively and offensively both. He's going to kind of run our defense. Me and Petway are going to be more on the offensive side of it, but he's got his input on the offensive side of it as well. But yeah, it's been really helpful. I called him a lot even when I was at Buffalo, just to kind of get advice on what they do at that level. And that was kind of my thinking when I hired him. He's kind of helped me coach the Buffalo team from afar. So let's see if we can't convince him to come down and actually be on staff here and help me coach the Alabama team.
Any frustration with the transfer waiver process, or you just have to kind of?
Yeah, it would be nice. Now, I haven't really got frustrated too much just because it hasn't affected anything. You can practice, but we've got a scrimmage coming up this weekend. It'd be nice if we had an answer before then. If not, some other guys will get more minutes than maybe they would have, and we'll just wait. The NCAA knows when our scrimmage and exhibition and our games are coming, so hopefully we get an answer here sometime soon.
And one more, how did the exhibition game with Tech come about?
The exhibition game with Tech, so I saw Josh recruiting this summer, and I think it's important to do an exhibition with somebody just to get the guys in front of a crowd before they actually play a game that matters. So, ideally you do it against a better team that you can find. So we had talked to some area teams about doing it, and happened to run into him. He was open to it. We talked, and we said we were assuming there was going to be some type of catastrophic something. There typically is something, and then hurricane came up, so serve people in Tuscaloosa, and it helps that we're doing it on homecoming weekend. Hopefully there's a lot of people in town and stick around for an extra day after the football game Saturday.
Is there any kind of a home and home agreement with you and Pastner to go?
No, it was 1 year deal. He's coming here this year, and we'll readdress anything next year. So no, he actually wanted to play a road game before they got into games, which some coaches want to do that to get their guys used to how they'll function on the road. So he's coming here on a road trip. So no, it's not a home and home thing.
You pride yourself on blue collar guys. Just how much does Beetle kind of speak to that?
Yeah, Beetle's great. I mean, he played so hard at West Virginia. He steps in, takes charges. I mean, he's not even fully cleared yet. You can see him in the live drills that he's able to participate in. He's taking charges and scrappy and getting on the floor for loose balls, gets his hand on a lot of balls. So he's going to be big with the way we want to play, and he shoots the ball so well to space the floor.
Since this is the first time we've talked to him, he mentioned, obviously the professional aspect. He wanted to play at the next level. He wanted to play in an offense that accentuated that. Talk about his recruitment and kind of convinced him that this was the place to be.
So, if you remember, he put his name in the portal before the season was done. He was out for the year with an injury, so he knew kind of what he wanted to do. We were actually recruiting him at Buffalo hard, and then just continued to recruit him when we got here. We'd gone into their place and beat them at their place, so he had a little bit of respect for what we were able to do. Part of the reason we were able to get the win is he had been injured, came out, played well against us. I think we were down, you'd have to go back and look, but we were down close to double digits at the under-8 media timeout, maybe 11 at the under-8, and he was playing well. And then he went into full body cramps because he hadn't been able to practice much. When he went out, we really went on a run and then ended up going overtime, winning the game, and he couldn't play the last few minutes of regulation overtime. So he was valuable to them. When we played him, we liked his game. So we recruited him when we got the job here. We kept recruiting him, and we were able to get him to come down here.
How much does having, he's essentially the third point guard, having that kind of depth, that ability.
Yeah, especially if Quinterly doesn't get cleared, he'll be big. We knew we needed another ball handler, and that's, we recruited him at Buffalo, weren't sure of the roster. We sat down and looked at the roster once we got the job here, and Kyra he had to handle the ball a lot last year. He's able to play off the ball because he scores it so well. I think you'd be smart to use him on and off the ball with I believe he was the leading scorer by quite a few here last year. So I think it'd be wise to be able to play him off the ball a little bit. So Beetle enables us to do that a little bit. Herb enables us to do that a little bit. If Quinterly gets cleared, we can do that a little bit. So we got some options to kind of relieve Kyra of his ball handling duties at various points of the game and still keep him on the floor.
Do one more question, guys.
Kyra was made second team All SEC this year in the preseason. Can you speak to that, kind of the importance of those preseason awards and maybe what impact it has on their season?
Yeah, I think it should give Kyra a lot of confidence. He played well as a freshman. He came in as a 17-year-old freshman last year. He just turned 18 not that long ago since I took the job over. So he's young, played well last year, led the team in scoring as a freshman that came into college a year early, so people respect his game. He can pass, dribble, shoot. His athleticism's at an elite level. He gets from one end of the floor to the other as quick as anybody in the country. I think in our offense, as fast as we want to play, that'll help him out a little bit. So I anticipate him having a great year, and I think everybody else in the league, the media, the coaches respect him as a player, and it showed in the voting on that. So.
Coach, we got one more question.
Sure.
What can the fans expect to see from the team on Friday night at Tide Tipoff?
It's a good question. You know what? We're not going to actually play any live basketball. We'll kind of showcase, have some fun with it. 3-point contest, dunk contest, get a little personality out of them. They'll get to meet the team for the first time. So, first time they can see us play live will be that Georgia Tech exhibition game where we're actually playing real basketball. But it'll be fun. Friday, we got a few surprises for some of them, so it'll be the first time in front of the crowds for a lot of these guys, so it'll be fun. Thanks for your time. Appreciate you guys coming out.
Appreciate it.